Behind me is the Bailey Alicanto Grande Deluxe Porto. Now this is a caravan without compromise. This is a 4-berth caravan, so it would be ideal for couples who want to travel, possibly with occasional guests, or for families of up to 4 members. Now this is a twin-axle caravan with an 8-foot wide body shell. Exterior feature-wise, we have that high-level brake light to the rear, and to the offside we have all of the services. So you won't have your cable strung through the awning, you'll have your electric hookup cable, your water and your gas. On this side, the near side, we have access to storage underneath the beds, and at the very back there's a through boot. Now, long story short, there's a locker door at either end, which allows you to store bulkier items the full width of the caravan. Now, this has an MTPLM of around 1,850 kilos, which means you could tote with something like a Volvo XC60. Now, importantly, this has 20 foot of interior living space, so let's go inside and take a look. The lounge in the Porto has 2 modes, that's day mode and night mode. Currently configured in day mode, so it can be used as a comfortable seating area. Now, night mode, you've got 2 options really. You can either use these, a single bed, you would take off the rear cushion, plenty of room to sleep, or you can make this up into a generous double bed. Now let's talk about the finishes. This is fitted with the Optional Jasmine. Now that comes with Aquaclean. If you're not sure what that is, basically it means if you've spilt anything on the upholstery, you can simply clean it off with water. The rest of the caravan throughout has a mixture of natural oak, satin cashmere and stone grey, and that finish continues from the lounge to the kitchen to the bedroom. So let's talk about technology. Now, the Alicanto range is Bailey's flagship range, and obviously, as you'd expect, it has lots of equipment throughout. Now, we'll start off with sockets, plenty of 230-volt sockets throughout. You also have a mixture of USBs as well, in the reading lights, and also in this wireless charging panel on the front chest. Now, you can either put your phone on, charge it wirelessly, or you have a USB-C or a normal USB. Lighting-wise, new lighting here. Not only can you separate the certain zones, such as living room, kitchen, bedroom, etc., you can also change the temperature. You can either have a warmer or a cooler feel to your lighting. Now, as you'd expect, this is fitted with Alde's tried and tested wet central heating. Up on the top of the caravan, we have a 130-watt flexible solar panel. That's the new slimline panel, which reduces drag when you're towing, and also it comes pre-fitted with the all-important Wi-Fi. The Porto has an L-shaped kitchen, and the worktop and splashback has a new basalt finish. Now, the sink has an infill piece. Now, with the infill piece in, you can use it as additional worktop space, or if you want a more practical use, you simply turn it over and use it as a chopping board. Now, under this worktop infill piece is a dual fuel hob. So you simply lift it up to use the hob, and you have 1 electric plate, 3 gas burners. Below that, you have a separate grill and a separate oven. Above the oven, you have a microwave. You won't have to worry about storing that glass plate because it doesn't need one. Now, across the way, there is a Thetford fridge freezer. In the fridge alone, 156 litres, and in the freezer compartment above, 29 litres. But the kitchen doesn't finish there, because above that cooker there is an omnivent. Now, if you're not sure what an omnivent is, basically it's an extractor fan. So if you're cooking an adventurous meal, it will simply draw all your cooking smells out. But handily, if it's a warm day, you can reverse the fan and it will draw all that cool air into the Porto. So the Porto has a centre washroom. Now, behind me, lots of equipment in here, as you'd expect on an Alicanto. We have a separate Belfast style sink, mirror above, lots of storage throughout. Obviously, that all-important loo and an Alde towel rail. So obviously, you can dry your towels and it'll also make sure it's nice and warm in here. And opposite, we have a large separate shower. So the key feature for the Porto has to be the bedroom area. Now this has a longitudinal island bed, which means it runs the length of the caravan. Now this is where that 8-foot body width really comes into play, because you have lots of room either side of the bed. You will not have problems getting in and out of the bed. Now day mode and night mode for the bed, currently in day mode, so it's pushed right back, so you have additional space at the foot of the bed. In night mode, you simply pull it out, the infill piece of the mattress folds back, and then you have a bed that's 6'3" long. Now either side, we have these shaped floating wardrobes, and the storage doesn't end there, because at either side we have cubby holes here for your nighttime essentials, as well as more storage above. Now talking of above, there are reading lights either side, and they have USB points, so you can charge your phone, iPad, etc. Now at the foot of the bed, to the left, there is a vanity unit, mirror above. There's more storage behind the mirror, as well as in that vanity unit below. To the right of the bed, at the foot of the bed, there is a TV point. So if you want to watch telly, get EastEnders on, it's there ready to go. If you don't want to watch EastEnders, there's a huge Hecky roof light above, so you can simply watch the night sky. So in summary, the Alicanto Grande Deluxe Porto is a twin-axle, 8-foot wide caravan that is perfect for couples, families who wish to travel in complete luxury. Now it's that end bedroom that really is the selling point, a huge amount of living space inside, and obviously that adaptable mid-washroom that allows use from either end of the caravan.